A Mission ICU nurse and her co-workers woke up Sunday morning ready to go to work despite the snowstorm.
They were staying at a downtown hotel to ensure they could make it in, but instead they found themselves stranded in a different way.
News 13's Samir Nefsi reports.
Kasia Able and two of her co-workers were trying to be proactive ahead of the winter storm. They were staying here at the Aloft Hotel in downtown Asheville Saturday into Sunday morning. The group of ICU trauma nurses wanted to make sure they were able to get to work. But when they woke up, Kasia's 2010 Subaru Outback was gone.
When we left in the morning to go to work, we went down there and we could not find my car.
And I just thought somebody took our car. Surely that can't be the case, though.
These three frontline workers believe the car was stolen from the parking garage. They say their work bags were tossed in the stairwell and some of their belongings were missing.
It was unexpected for sure.
Jenny Clement says she knew she had to help not only the person she calls a coworker, but a friend by starting this GoFundMe.
And I actually started it at $5,000, but I was talking to some of my coworkers, and $5,000 doesn't go very far going towards a car.
A day later, the fundraiser exceeding the initial goal with more than $5,100 already raised.
I was so surprised at people that don't even know Kasia, that I know that are nurses, that wanted to donate to the fund. And I just think it's really incredible that, nurses just want to help nurses.
A community of healthcare workers coming together to help.
It's really cool to have people that you work with kind of show up for you and support you in times that you really need it, when we're already feeling, like our well of what we have left to give is running low.
Able believes the support is a testament to the character of those on the front lines.
It's really not about my car. It's just about, the people who are going to take care of you when you come to the hospital are incredible. And we've had a hard couple of years, but we are here for you and we're here for each other.
Able says she remains optimistic about her car. Meantime, APD says they are looking into the auto theft. And if you'd like to donate to that GoFundMe page, head on over to our website, WLOS.com.
Buncombe County crews are still working to clear snow and ice off the roads. Many of the main roads are now mostly clear, but there are still some trouble spots on those secondary roads.
News 13's Andrew James is live in West Asheville. Andrew, how are the roads where you are today?
Yeah, road conditions, they really vary across the county right now. I can tell you here in West Asheville on Haywood Road, the road is very clear. It's those side streets that might still be icy. Now, these varying conditions, though, they're having an impact on local businesses. Every push of the plow means people and businesses can get back on the roads and back to normal.
If they can make it here, we're ready to feed them.
Highway 151 in Candler is one restaurant that decided to reopen Tuesday.
We didn't even try to open yesterday. It just looked a little bit too bad.
The restaurant parking lot is still mostly covered with snow and ice, and inside is not quite as busy as usual. But owner David Warren tells me it was time to get back to business. He spent Tuesday morning picking up many of his employees who couldn't drive into work. He says he hit some trouble spots.
As soon as you turn off this Skyway onto a secondary road, it's rough. Lots of snow and ice on top of that.
We drove around the Candler area and found many secondary roads still covered with snow and ice. This road in West Asheville is also covered, making it tough for drivers.
The little secondary road that I live off of is like an ice rink. It's one of those areas that you really need change to go in.
Buncombe County Emergency Services Director Taylor Jones has found the trouble spots too. He tells me crews have been working to clear roads as quickly as possible, but says black ice will be a concern in the coming days.
I don't think we're going to have enough melt that we're going to really see a big difference in the next 2 or 3 days in some of those areas, because it's just not going to get warm enough. We're going to have refreezes every night.
Now, the Emergency Services Director tells me that NCDOT crews did a very good job pre-treating the roads before the snow. He also asks that if you see crews still out working, trying to clear out areas right now, just to give them plenty of space so they are able to do their job.
Little by little, activity is picking up after the big snowfall.
News 13's Rex Hodge is live in Waynesville. And Rex, some businesses are opening again and schools are preparing to start as well.
Yes, that's right. More of Main Street here in Waynesville is cleared, so some businesses, at least a handful of them, were able to open today. Haywood County schools are getting ready to open as well, but the weather is still very much a variable. The snow, bitter cold, and the Martin Luther King holiday had Waynesville Main Street businesses frozen shut Monday. But come the next day and a little thawing, a handful opened up.
And we thought we're going in today. Just for those people that are milling about, we'll be one of the stores that will be open.
Ann Walsh, eager to get the word out about her new gift store.
We're Ava and Arden, and so we opened back in September.
The pathways into the shop open.
Oh, it's all clear. The city does a great job of making sure the roads, the sidewalks, and everything are clear.
I've got another one coming.
Okay.
Deliveries re-engaging and hearty customers dropping by.
Did they have any story to tell about, getting in here?
This couple that came in, they were from Charlotte, and they drove over yesterday. They just said we wanted to get away.
Mass General Store opened Tuesday as well.
Well, we were fortunate that all of our associates that could get here got here safely, and we are just happy to be here and open for business.
Much of that business, warm weather gear.
Yeah, mittens and jackets, we still have them.
The cold and snow can make it hard for us to get going. School buses, too.
Just come out, make sure all the buses crank. While that cold weather drains the batteries down, just kind of make sure everything's up and running.
Haywood County Superintendent Bill Nolte says they're preparing for school starting up again, clearing school parking lots.
But we are clearing enough where people would be able to park.
But Nolte says that will depend on road conditions, including the clearing of places buses make turnarounds.
In all honesty, unless we get significant warming, it doesn't look good for school. We'll make announcements as early as we can.
And that announcement coming late this afternoon that Haywood County schools will be remote tomorrow on Wednesday. And Superintendent Nolte says with the students and staff out of circulation face-to-face because of the snowstorm, he has a hope anyway that there just might be a downtick in COVID cases.